Trying to find the stuff. We got a Twisted Wonderland Christmas event coming only because it's adjacent to Halloween. I feel like that's the only time they're ever gonna do that. And I'll take it. I will accept this. Because it's still matching with the whole Nightmare Before Christmas theme. I'm trying to find the cards. Actually, now that I think about it, I probably have to scourge through my other messages just to find the cards, because it took forever to find. But yeah, we have information about the Twisted Wonderland Halloween event, and we also have a name to our new Oogie Boogie fella. And I'm excited. Now let me see. This is gonna take a while. Some of these images are a little crusty. Because I was just trying to find all these as they were coming out, but like, I couldn't find some. I couldn't find Rook or Ace, sadly, because they're also part of this. But everybody finally has their Nightmare Before Christmas outfits, and they're all so cute. Ah! I need to show them. Oh, wait, no, I did find Ace. Never mind, I just can't find Rook or Deuce, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, those were the only two I haven't found. Oopsies. I mean, I think I'm a bit all over the place with this. Oh! I didn't want that. I have such a bad habit of actually not saving anything I define that I want to talk about. I forget how terminally online I can be sometimes. It's like, oh yeah, I'll like that, and then I realize later, oh no, I can't find it anymore, there's too much in the way. Where's Juice? Where's Deuce? Why am I like this? Why must I like everything I see? Getting closer. We at least need to see what these look like, you know? Live prepping. Because I'm not smart. Anyways, Jack and Jack. Yay! 2 Jacks in 1 image. Now this... I'm excited. I still need to find everybody else's. I'm only missing Rook and Deuce for their cards. And Deuce is actually the SSR. Everybody was like trying to guess which characters would be the SSRs this time. And I think there was only like 1 person who got it right. Because there was like 1 person who actually said Roogie, Jack, and Deuce. Because a lot of people were thinking, oh, maybe they'll have Lilia be the SSR. I mean, he hasn't had a Halloween SSR. But, it would have been fun, but it seems like we're getting all Savannah Claw Nightmare Before Christmas SSRs. Because Leona was the SSR in the last one. And then both Juice... and then both Rogie and Jack are the SSRs for this one, and I think that's kind of funny. We have all of Savannah Claw as Halloween SSRs now. And they're all Nightmare Before Christmas themed too. That's just cute. I mean, I think I only found some not so great images. Because I keep forgetting who shares some of these stuff. Because it just... everyone starts posting it, and some people have, like, the crustiest quality. And we also have some Twisted Wonderland manga stuff to talk about, but I don't want to talk about it right now. I want to talk about Halloween first. Hopefully I will doodle something. I might doodle Ortho. Because yes, he is part of Halloween again, but he's an R card, which, I mean, it's kind of sad because he doesn't get, like, you know, a little story card or a fancy little, like, image with his card, but at the same time, it's like, at least he's here, and at least I can get him for free. He looks so cute. I can't wait to show that. He's so cute. Hold on, let me Here's Roogie. Adorable. I love it. I love it so much. I mean, I don't really care much for Ruggy as a character, but he's still adorable and kind of funny whenever he shows up. I like him. It's hard to not have a character that you truly dislike in this game, because I feel like they're all written to be somewhat likable, even if they're not likable characters. But like, there's always something about each character that, you know, a likable quality. They all have it. It's hard to have a strong dislike for any of the characters. At least for me. And I will never understand that. Especially at least for a game where, like, each character is kind of, like, written with enough care that it's kind of hard to not really like characters, even if they're not, like, your favorite character tropes. Because I can understand not liking a character because of that. But for the most part, it all comes down to how characters are written, and almost every character in Twisted Wonderland is in a fun way. I don't think I'll be able to find what I'm looking for. No Deuce, sadly. But he's also wearing, like, a nice fluffy Santa themed Nightmare Before Christmas outfit like the other two. Everybody kind of has, like, something warm and fluffy, and I love it. Like, look at Silver. Let me blow this up a little bit. Look at him! He is not beating the snake allegations, I am telling you. Silver is just copy and pasted Snake. I don't hate it though. Just is so fluffy. I love it. And everybody kind of looks like cartoony. I'm gonna break into your house on Christmas Eve. Especially Ace. Hold on, let me show you Ace. Like, look at him. He looks like one of those hired men that Cruella hires in 101 Dalmatians. He looks like one of those. The work jumpsuit or something. Now that I'm actually looking at what his outfit, like a snowsuit or something. Ah. I love it. I love this. I love everything about this. Well, that's Ace out of the way. Here's Floyd. He looks like he's gonna throw it at me. Again, so nice and fluffy. I love this aesthetic of, like, winter attire in Nightmare Before Christmas. It's honestly such a lovely combination. I love it. And again, it still matches. Everybody still matches. I love that. Because, like, Playful Land and the Glorious Masquerade vaguely have similar themes in their outfits. And I say vaguely because it's like, those were two different movie-based events, but they still had similar enough aesthetics. Masquerades and circuses, no. Although I'd say the masquerade outfits were a bit more on the fancy side. And the Playful Land outfits are definitely more fun circus themed. But they still vaguely matched with each other. I like that. I like even though the Halloween events are always like split into two, even if they don't have similar themes going on, it's still like they're matching. And I think that's fun. And here's Lilia. I couldn't find a higher quality image. But you still see what he's looking. You still see what he's wearing. Honestly, adorable. And I still like how everybody has the little Nightmare Before Christmas looking logo somewhere on their shirts or jackets. It's so cute. They're all matching, and then just the fluffiness of it. Oh. I do like winter aesthetics though. Because it's always so warm, fluffy, and huggable. And also Nightmare Before Christmas aesthetics, because, like, it's so Halloween. But that's also a Christmas movie. But you can watch it during Halloween and Christmas. And here's Khalid! He looks so happy. He's happy to be here. I love it. I can't wait to get a better look at his outfit though, cause like can't really see what the front looks like, but it looks like he has like a hoodie, kind of like Jamil has, like with his regular uniform. It's like he took a page from Jamil's. And that's so cute. Just so fluffy and cozy, and he's so fluffy. Again, art cards really don't do much in the event story-wise, but they're still very adorable. Like, they're all just happy to be there. And we're finishing off with Best for Last because I don't have Rook. I didn't have Rook's card. But he's also wearing a similar hat to Ace, I think. Anyways, here's Ortho. We're getting closer and closer to an actual cat Ortho. I need cat Ortho to be real one of these days. We have like a fairy Ortho. We got kind of like a frog Ortho with the Vargas Camp one. It's vaguely frog-like. I mean, that one's a little bit more of a stretch, but we have the sheep one, little sheep ram one, and then we have the Cerberus one. Like, we just need a cat. This is close enough. Or is it supposed to be the flying squirrel, now that I think about it? Because the flying squirrel in Nightmare Before Christmas kind of looks like a cat thing. Because I think it is supposed to be a flying squirrel, but the way it's drawn looks nothing like a flying squirrel. Because it has, like, pointy ears. But anyways, look at him with his cute little hat. Ah! I wish he had, like, a little tail or something. Because even if the hat is supposed to be, like, referencing the flying squirrel thing, it still has a tail, you know? But there's no tail in sight here. But I like how the little, hip joint thing area kind of resembles, like, the baggy pockets on the fluffy snow pants everybody has on. Now that I'm looking at it. It's a really cute detail. I love it. The Ortho outfits are always so fun! The way that they blend in with the aesthetics, but it's still a robot design, I love that. Now let's doodle something. There we go. Let's doodle for a bit. I do be yapping. I just need to find the image I just saved so I can have reference. Oh, also, Oogie Boogie guy, his name is Swing, apparently. Although I'm still waiting on that one. Because I don't know if it's like just a quick translation thing or not. I think his name is still Swing though. But I have more questions than answers. I forgot to plug my tablet. Wow. Aren't I smart? Now we can do quick little chibi ortho. There we go, now it's connected. It's gonna be kind of laggy. Hello! Bestie, what is up? You just missed the part where I rambled about the Nightmare Before Christmas Part 2 outfits. I would be happy to go over it again. I'm just about to start drawing ortho. We're so close. We're so close to a cat ortho eventually. I need one. This is close enough. Indeed. Hold on, let me just go back. Look at him! Look at him! This is close enough. I think the hat is supposed to reference that weird looking giant squirrel toy though. Because I used to think that thing was a cat, but it's not. I don't think it's a cat. But I think that's what the hat's supposed to be. Either way, close enough. We need an actual cat ortho one day, but I'll take this. Also, the Oogie Boogie is called Swing, which is eh. Also, I see jokes about Ace looking like Harry from Honol. Yes, he looks like a little burglar. I said he kind of reminds me of like the 101 Dalmatians, those two guys that are like tasked with trying to kidnap the puppies. He looks like one of them too, like a low-level British thief in the 19th century or something. I mean, I think the same could also be said about Rook too, because they're both wearing like similar hats, but still, Ace just looks the most like it. I don't know, something about the way he's posed too. He just looks like a cartoony burglar that you see in the movies. Hold on, let me pull it. like, why are you looking like that? Why do you look like you're a thief? I love how the Halloween one is half our boys being gentlemen, and then the Christmas one is like little thieves. Warm, cozy thieves, if you ask me. But also, if you look at Ace's outfit, he's wearing more like a full body coverall thing snowsuit. And I find that extra funny. I don't know why. I don't know, it just adds to the cartoony thief look. Yes, more Jack SSRs. I don't have Deuce's SSR image. I couldn't find one. Everybody moved on from these things a bit too quickly, in my opinion. I didn't have any time to catch it. But look, it's Jack and Jack. Yes, Sumortho is with us today, even though he's blocked right now. I grabbed an image of almost every card except for Rook and Deuce. But hey, we got all of Savannah Claw as Halloween SSRs for the Nightmare Before Christmas event, and I think that's kind of funny. So many Jacks. Indeed. Also, Jack and Fluffy Christmas looking outfits. We need more Jack and Fluffy winter attire. This is his natural environment anyway. All cozy and bundled up. I mean, he probably doesn't really need too many jackets, but still. I love it. Anyways, here's Roogie. I like how their outfits are way more fancy and way more, like, Santa Claus-y or whatever, but then everybody else looks a little bit like a thief. Particularly Ace. I love poking fun at Ace sometimes. He deserves it anyway. He deserves a little bit of mockery. Look at Ruggy! I feel like this is definitely the perfect event for Ruggy. Especially since Christmas is not a holiday that exists in Twisted Wonderland for some reason. Which is kind of weird, honestly. Mainly because it does show up in, like, Mickey Mouse shorts, but I guess Mickey Mouse shorts also don't really count as actual history, I guess. But then again, the Chip and Dale stuff did, so I don't know. I just love the world building. Our goofy Ace, indeed. Yeah, Rogi definitely was probably going to be the one of the SSRs, that's for sure, for this event. And also, look at Silver! He is not beating the snake allegations. He really just looks like the character from Black Butler, but without the scales, and with purpley blue eyes. Also, episode 4 is tomorrow. So happy. I really want to say it, but I'm gonna wait till you watch it. I keep forgetting to. But anyway, I like watching episodes back to back mostly, so it's gonna be a while till I start watching. Ah, Silver, my baby. Indeed. He looks a little bit less like a thief. But then again, I think it's mostly just the choice of hats. If they're just wearing like the straight up black beanie, they look more like a thief. I don't know, Silver's giving delivery vibes. Delivery newspaper boy from like 19th century England or something. Again, he is not escaping the snake allegations. And then Lilia! Oh, I have Cater's image too. I didn't show that one. Cater's here too. But Lilia! Actually, I don't know which one of the SRs are free and which ones aren't. That's gonna be for later to figure out. I mean, one of them is the free SR. But all the R cards are the free boys, and I'm happy with that though. I like the free ones. Even if they don't get much involvement in the main plot of the event, it's still like, yay, you're here. Oh, I saw Ortho's outerwear outfit card. Also Lilia, big goofy hat. Indeed. Yeah, I love Ortho's outdoor gear. The vaguely frog-looking gear. Honestly, I don't know if that's what the intention is for the outfit, but if it was, I like it whenever Ortho has animal elements for his outfits. It's fun. Here's Floyd. Here's Floyd. Really giving that British thief vibe, house burglar energy as well. I love it though. They still look all cozy. It's the fluffy fur trimming on most of the outfits that give it the cozy feel, and I'm vibing for it. He also has like fluffy snow pants as well. Adorable. Although the way he's standing kind of looks like he's gonna throw those little gift boxes at me. Now that I'm looking at it, they probably... Excuse me. Now that I'm looking at it, they probably do throw the stuff from the bag as like their little card animation. Now that I think about it, and that's even funnier. I love that. I love that so much. You get this card and then their little attack animation is just throwing random presents out of a bag. Oh. I love that. Seriously, I hope that's what the attack animation is for this. Even more thief vibes. Oh, where's Cater? Is this Cater? There he is! I knew I had Cater. There he is. Boop. Desaturated boy. So fluffy. Indeed. Looking quite fashionable indeed. Oh, we have a better look at what his shoes are. They're not winter boots, that's for sure. I wonder which ones have winter boots and which ones don't. No, I wish for more Christmas events. Yes, please! New Year's isn't enough. Besides, a lot of other Japanese games do have Christmas events, even though Christmas isn't really a thing in Japan. I still find it weird that Twisted Wonderland never really had Christmas events. And it isn't until recently that they started doing the New Year's ones, so... kind of odd, in my opinion. Also, look at Kalim! Happy boy! Mr. Sunshine. He's just happy to be here, look at him. I didn't see the story yet, but if those stupid brats are there too. Oogie's kids are gonna torment them again, aren't they? Because I'm pretty sure they are bringing back some of the characters that showed up in the last one. Look at him, he's just so happy to be here! I like how it looks like he has like a hoodie sweater underneath like the giant coat jacket, and it reminds me of Jamil's regular uniform look. And I think that's really cute. He got the hoodie underneath the fluffy jacket because the fluffy jacket doesn't come with a hood. Relatable. But just look at him, he's so happy. Yeah, Scully's back. At least I think. I mean, it makes sense he should be there. And it would be fun to see them kind of... Scully and Swing kind of fighting. As like the climax of the event. And we help... Ooh, wouldn't that be cute if we help Scully fight Mr. Swing near the end of the event? That'd be so cute. We're here to save the day. Indeed. These outfits are adorable and everybody looks so excited. I love it. I adore it. Also, I don't think I saved these images of Swing, but I saw some of the images from the stream. Why Swing kind of spooky looking though? I just see Kalim and Scully just kissing each other's hands. Polite gentlemen indeed. Wait. I need to show this. Because I remember I was talking to one of my friends. After the event stuff happened, and some of the images of Swing's live 2D model kind of spooked me. Like his facial expressions, like every time a new character is introduced, the facial expressions just keep getting better and better, and I love it so much. And it kind of makes me wonder if they'll go back on more of the models to try and fix their faces a little bit, so that way they're more expressive. Or add new animations. I know they added stuff to Ida. Yeah, something about Swing here gives me the spooks. He's so menacing. I love it so much. Whereas, like, Fellow looked kind of like, you know, like... smug looking. This guy looks genuinely unhinged, and I love it. If I can actually pull up the images. Man's face is unhinged. I love it. The quality's a little bit crunchy, but look at him! Swing, though, why give him that name? Questions that maybe will not get answered. If we have more Nightmare Before Christmas, give me more Noble Bell College. I need more Rolo. I don't care about Fellow and his friend right now. He looks so smug. I mean, unhinged. He's not smug at all. He's like genuinely kind of like villainy. Also reminds me of a character from Blue Exorcist, but I can't remember who. It's like a cross between Mephisto and some other character that showed up later. Or as Squidward said it, "Oh no, he's hot." He's just genuinely so, like, villain looking. I love that. And then there's this image too. Like, unhinged looking. I love it. It's like, I want to know the context as to why he's making this face. And I was talking to one of my friends earlier, and I was like, he looks like the type of person who will cause problems and blame them all on you. Like, just gaslighting you or something. Would never admit that he's wrong. Indeed, I am also slightly unsettled. I think it's just because the coat kind of makes it look like his neck is longer than it should be, but I'm not sure. I think it's just because of the buff man body type or something. I also saw a bit of the new part of Savannah Club manga. Yeah! I wanted to talk about that too. The implications! Because we saw baby Chica, right? And I just had this thought because we also have seen baby Malleus as well. And I'm like, then what was baby Sebek? Kid Leona looked so cute. Who could hate the baby? Also forget Leona cussing the manga. I mean, I remember seeing a post somewhere where somebody tallied up how many times a character basically would technically be cursing, and Leona was like the #1 most foul-mouthed character. But yeah, little baby Chica, so small, so tiny, so kitten-shaped. Oh yes, what did Sebek look like? Cause his mom is the Fae. Cause like if his dad was the Fae and his mom wasn't, then it's like, oh, he was just a normal baby or whatever. But it's his mom that's the Fae, so like, did he like hatch out of an egg but looking like a regular little baby or something? I think that'd be hilarious. That's what I like to think. Sebek just hatched out of an egg, but he looks like a regular newborn. Same thing for all of his siblings. I don't know. I don't know a bit of Japanese, but I know it's yeah, Leona's arc in Savannah Claw, I feel like was the most misunderstood. Probably because of more of the game's formatting than like the actual story itself. Sebek's mom must have been like, honey, do baby humans look like this? Honestly, I feel like that would have been something that happened. It's like, is this normal? Is this really what baby humans look like? It's like, yes. At least she knows how to take care of human children, though. Unlike Lilia. Also saw the teaser trailer for Savannah Claw. I never simped more in my life. Oh yeah, for the anime? I still think it's kind of weird that they announced it before the Hearts Labile chapter actually, like, officially ended. I'm guessing that they saw the numbers for the anime doing as they expected or something, and then they're just like, you know what? Here, have your announcement early. You people want it. Because, like, why would you announce it even though the Hearts Labile season hasn't even finished? Because I'm guessing that they were probably ordered around the same time, since the Hearts Labile chapter is like, what, 8 episodes or something? Which is still pretty short for how most shows, their seasons typically are like 12 episodes nowadays. Now I want to see how Ball looks like now. Because we see him in Lilia's dream, but yeah. Also, 2 and 3 were already greenlit, so yeah. Yeah, I'm assuming because the Hearts Labile chapter is the shortest, and that one gets the prologue tagged onto it just to pad it out. So, yeah, I'm not surprised. Like, I kind of expected that to happen to an extent, but I feel like it's just a little bit weird to announce it before it's, like, finished. Yeah, book 1 has 8 episodes. Yeah. Because typically whenever studios or streaming services order seasons of a show, it's usually about 12 episodes. Whereas back in the day, they usually ordered, like, 24 to 22 episodes for a season. Which, honestly, I kind of miss that. I'm kind of tired of 12-episode seasons if they don't need 12 episodes. It's kind of sad, but at the same time, it's like, at least if it's like a manga adaptation or something, it's like, as long as there's enough of an arc to make up one season, I'd rather do that than try to pad out an arc that isn't even finished yet in like 24 episodes, even though it only has enough for like 12 or something. But again, I don't really know why things are the way they are when it comes to streaming services and networks ordering episodes of shows or whatever, but times have changed. I just know book 7's gonna be long. Book 7 gonna be a movie. Oh, same with like part book 6 too, because that one got very long. Although that one was mostly the like the new battle maps and stuff like that. Now I want a Twisted Wonderland movie. But how are you going to condense all the chaos into a movie? Because, like, ordering episodes of seasons kind of makes a little bit more sense, considering so much happens, but it would be nice to see maybe, like, the Halloween events turned into, like, a movie or something. I still like to think that the first Halloween event is the only canon Halloween event in, like, the timeline or something. All the other Halloween events are fun. Although I don't remember where I read this, but I think even though the events aren't really canon to, like, the main timeline, anything you learn about the characters is still canon. It's just that these bits of information wouldn't pop up normally in the main story, so. Also, I've never been so impatient for an anime in my life. I've been waiting for Demon Slayer. I didn't care, but this... I still need to actually finish watching Demon Slayer. I don't know, I kind of forgot where I left off on that. I know that I watched the first season in the first movie. And that was about it. Although I did finish GTO. That's an older series, though. So, it was easier to just watch all the episodes back to back. Also, I saw Scully and Sebek ship. I didn't get it until I saw the game and I see how they acted. Yeah, they kind of became friends. Sebek understood Scully's admiration They understood each other's language of expressed devotion. Now I'm wondering about which character is gonna relate the most to Swing in this event. I feel like it might be Ruggy. Or it could be Deuce. Depending on what Swing's character is. Like, Spec found someone he likes other than Malleus. He understands Scully on a much more personal level. Sure, there's Silver and Lilia, but still. Silver and Lilia don't truly understand how Sebek's mind works. Scully, on the other hand, he gets it. He knows what it's like to have, like, fondness and admiration for somebody. He understands that feeling. But, like, I could see Swing's character falling into, like, either... Like... I could see either Ruggy or Deuce relating to Swing. If Swing's, like, a character who's, like, from a poor background and is just trying to do what's best, but, like, he kind of fumbles a lot. Kind of like Deuce trying his best to be a good student, but every once in a while he keeps falling back to his old delinquent ways, and he's just like, oh, man. He'll just be like, I'm just like you, you're just like me. Da, 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 da. Man, I wish I memorized that song. Wakasama! King Jack! Everybody something. I have that movie too. I have that Barbie Princess and the Pauper movie. I used to watch that all the time. I had the dolls for that movie too. And I'm pretty sure they were like a birthday gift. I don't know whose birthday it was though. It could have been mine or my sister's, but like it had two dolls, and it's like, oh, we can get a present for the birthday girl and the sister. Pick your favorites. Saying that was my favorite Barbie movie. Mine was either that one or one of the Fairytopia movies. Barbie movies are actually really good. Or Barbie Rapunzel too. I liked that one, and Nutcracker. Even YouTubers I watch love Princess and the Pauper. It's a certified classic at this point. Man, I wish I still had the dolls though. Princess and the Popstar did To Be a Princess song dirty. I mean, there's some Barbie movies that I haven't seen. And it's usually some of the more, like, newer ones that are a little less fantasy. That Moaning Ferret, though. Although I think the reason why people love the Princess and the Pauper one so much is because Preminger is one of the funniest Barbie villains I've ever seen. He's so full of sass. Barbie Diaries, though, I never seen that one. I was drawn to the more fantasy Barbie movies, more fairy tale ones. Because, like, I remember watching, like, 12 Dancing Princesses at one point, too, and I thought that one was really fun. I also have some, like, Barbie games, too, for, like, Game Boy. I have, like, a Secret Agent one, and a Princess and the Pauper one, and a 12 Dancing Princesses one, but I think somebody left that at my house one day, and it just became mine. Martin Short voices him who doesn't love him. I'm not good with celebrity names, so I probably need to look that up, but, Yeah. The performance is too good. There was so much sass. Just, who does she think she is? This is when he sees Ramshackle. How could I refuse? Best Barbie movie of all time. Certified classic. They haven't been able to reach peak since. But I mean, they're still good Barbie movies though. I didn't really like the live action Barbie movie that much. I saw part of it and I just... It felt more like a parody than actually a Barbie movie. Which is kind of disappointing. But then again, how can you do that movie right without accidentally plagiarizing that Tyra Banks Barbie-esque movie that was like on Disney Channel or something? Because like a Barbie movie in the style of that life-size movie would have probably worked a lot better in my opinion. But that's just me. I mean, the designs and all that for that actual Barbie movie was still pretty good though. But I'll give it credit for that. Preminger was the only villain I love in Barbie movies. Yeah. Because like other Barbie villains are definitely your stereotypical evil fairy tale villain-esque type villains. Some of them have enough sass and some of them are just kind of like you know, evil villain, take over world type villains, but Preminger had so much sass. Oh, I like the fairy Barbie movies. Fairytopia, and there was also Mariposa, though that was a different Barbie fairy movie. But like, I like the Fairytopia movies. I had some of the Fairytopia dolls too. I don't know exactly how we got our hands on some of those Barbie movies though. I think some of them actually came with some of the dolls or something. I don't know. Or Grim when he sees tuna. How could I refuse? Who does she think she is? Oh yeah, that Barbie Princess and the Pauper game that I have on like my Game Boy. I remember that one ends where you like fight Preminger in a well tower or something. And a giant bell falls on them. On Preminger and his like lackeys. That's all I remember from the ending of that game. I had the Princess and the Pauper dolls along with their husbands. I only had Erica and what was the other one's name? Is her name Annika or something? Like I want to say Annika, but I don't know. For some reason I keep forgetting what her name is in that movie, despite the fact that that was the one that I had. My sister Erica. I took the princess one. And they came with their little cats. And I also remember I had the toy castle for the Princess and the Pauper movie. I had that playset that went with them. And I also had this like For Real Friends like cat thing that was I want to say Annika again, but Annika's cat, I forget her name as well. Annalise, yeah. I had like this For Real Friends cat that was Annalise's cat. And I just remember that the head for some reason came off of the socket, so it had a limp neck for a really long time. It's like animatronic toy thing with a limp neck. also think I had a Swan Lake doll, but I'm not sure. Honestly, any Barbie doll I ever had, somebody got it for me because I didn't really pick Barbie dolls all that much as a kid. I was grabbing Bratz dolls most of the time. When given the opportunity to buy my own dolls, I was grabbing the Bratz. I didn't really pick Barbie dolls all that much. Those were usually just gifts people gave. Because like, oh, well, she's a little girl. She likes toys. She likes dolls. Barbie's cheap. She's gonna play with the Barbie doll anyway. The only princess in the Popper movie I love is Barbie. Yeah. They did the Prince and the Pauper the best. Okay, so maybe Mickey, Prince and the Pauper. It's like, I need to see that one though. I don't think it was on Disney Plus for a while. I remember seeing a bunch of other Mickey Mouse movies and stuff like that, but not that one. But the Barbie one is like the funnest attempt at that story. Because it has Preminger. The sassy Preminger. Also, I think Barbie did Nutcracker pretty good too. The Nutcracker. And fun fact about that movie, that the Nutcracker in that movie in Japanese is voiced by Lilith's voice actor. So that's a fun fact. In the Japanese dub of Barbie Princess, not Barbie Princess, Barbie as the Nutcracker or whatever, Lilia's voice actor is voicing the prince, the Nutcracker. At least that's what I think he was voicing. I need to check that, but yeah. Now you know. If Disney ever remakes movies, I want sassy Preminger. Also, Lilia. I don't think there's ever been a Disney attempt at Nutcracker. Not even as like a short, but I'm not sure. Although maybe one of the Fantasia movies has something like that. I don't know. I think Fantasia 2000 has an attempt at a Nutcracker story in it, I think. Or is that a different story? I think it's a different story, actually. Never mind. Bye-bye! I did a lot more yapping than drawing today, actually. Which I am okay with. See you tomorrow for more yapping, maybe. I mean, I'm a little bit art blocked out. But it's fun yapping. Especially when we get more Twisted Wonderland news. Maybe I'll find the image of Rook and Deuce in higher quality than some of the images that I found earlier. Thanks for dropping by.